Hi everyone, I am at the November 2024 meeting of the Gulf Coast Orchid Alliance in Naples, Florida. These are member plants that are brought in for judging, and I'm going to try to get through all these, but these are really exceptional plants. A lot of people here tonight, and the plants are just outstanding. So I'll try to get through. The program's supposed to be starting pretty soon. What happens here is they have member judging, so people go through and pick the plants in each category that they like. So there's small cattleyas here, there's large cattleyas here and around behind me. There are dens and Oncidiums, one fowl, Vandas, and species and other genera, a bunch of stuff. And then there's a presentation, the speakers tonight, and these guys are getting ready. So without hesitating too much longer, we're going to take a look at some of these. And some of these I know, but most of them I don't. And this is the first cattleya, and it's exceptional because of the coloring on the I don't even know if that is a sepal, I think, in the back, but it's really unusual marking on this. Anyway, really interesting looking flower on this plant. Moving on, another large cattleya there. This is right here. I do know this one. I know the person that brought it in. She was real happy. This is Memoria Nancy Ginocchio. I know the breeder that made this and gifted the plant to this individual, and she's just really happy. Said it's the second time it's bloomed this year. This is, I think, Anna Balamoris, a really nice big flowers, some flaring in here. Some of these other cattleyas I don't know, but really nice big flower here. This is, I know this because this is mine. This is Cornerstone Compass. It's just it's a really nice big flower. Ports of Paradise right there, not looking at us. This is a really interesting flower right here. Single flower, the only one on this plant. I really like the splashes of purple on the end of the petals. This one, I don't know. Don't know what this is. Large cattleya category. This is another huge flower on this, mounted in looks like slats of wood right here. It doesn't look like a really great root system, but you know, it's got nice flowers on it. All right, moving on. There's a few maikais that are here. So this is a maikai right here. Next to it is a larger maikai right here. This is just loaded, and this is what these plants tend to do. Okay, moving on a little bit. I think we're into the maikai is those are the small cattleyas, and this is more of the small cattleyas here. This is I'm not sure what that is. All right, so we're gonna move on. Just a really nice small cattleya flower right here, and this plant, just so you can see, it's loaded. Lots of nice flowers. This, I should know this. This is Booth Lee Venice, and I think right next to Booth Lee, and this also has lots of flowers on it. It's board mounted here. The board is below it. Another board mounted maikai right here. I'm pretty sure. No, it is Halehi. So it's not a maikai, but you can see lots of flowers. Another small cattleya right here. It's a Suncoast Pink Passion. So this is a Suncoast orchid right there. Moving on, a really nice spotted, whiter cream colored cattleya there. And this is another, I'm going to take a look at the tag. Leahy, right here. Okay, moving on, a really nice small Brassivola hybrid, I would guess. Right here. Okay, moving on then. And we're still in the small cattleya category with this one. And then moving on, I really like these. These have lots of small spots on the lip. And I'm struggling because I'm trying to read the tag, but sometimes it's hard the way people write here. And another small cattleya right here. And again, this is another board-mounted small cattleya right here, but it's pretty prolific. To look at the flowers, well, I don't know. That's a nicer flower right here. Okay, moving on. These are the Dendrobiums, and there's a lot of incredible Dendrobiums. But I do have to highlight this one because I talked to the grower of this plant, and she got this plant at this meeting, and I think like 6 months ago, and within that time, you can't tell, but this is cork, and those are roots that have grown over the edge of the cork, and it just has done very well. It's backwards, but it's done really well. This is a really nice Dendrobium here. Also, the plant, and again, board mounted on cork as well. Really did well. And the program, as you can tell, is starting. And I'm going to go through here as best as I can and try to talk over the speaker who loves to be heard on the microphone. So another Dendrobium here. Anobi Purple Splash is right here, another den. This plant is just, look at the size of this plant right here. I don't know what it is, but it's impressive. Lots of blooms here. You know, we could look at it as close as we can on another Dendrobium in this group. Very nice. And again, look at the nice color. Let's get a little closer on this.
Alrighty.
Look at the color on this Dendrobium.
Have a seat. We'll go ahead and get started.
But this plant is also loaded. Okay, moving on to the Oncidium Alliance right here. And look at this plant. And a regular Oncidium here.
If everybody will look up,
we have
tonight, so
I don't know what this Oncidium is right here, but lots of interesting flower.
Welcome to everybody.
Wow, is that loud?
So long
Okay, so Oncidium here, Oncidium, another Oncidium, yellow Oncidium here, and this is another
wiped out our meeting.
Oncidium. I don't know which ones these are, but another yellow Oncidium here. And here is what I told you about. This is the only phalaenopsis here tonight, so I predict this will win the first place. All right, for the Vandas, look at all the Vandas here. Really incredible. All right, so we'll take a look at some of the Vandas, and we'll go through things as best as I can.
Who's here? Are you here?
So another Vanda right here.
Such a fantastic
And
job.
these are, I mean, sometimes we have a lot of Vandas that come in. Sometimes we don't have as many, but there are a lot of Vandas here tonight, and they look really nice. Oh my gosh, here we go.
Very successful.
There we go.
And
Look at this.
Fun.
Okay, and again, I really like the Vandas where you get the spotting and the coloration, the various type of colors that you have.
Definitely try to come next year. We'll do another
But these plants just do really very well here. This is a surprisingly big plant that looks bright green. Flowers are really pretty. I'm going to show you the plant because the plant itself is pretty impressive. Okay, so moving on, another Vanda here.
Next month is our holiday
We have
party. So
more. Okay, another small. I gotta go back and see if these smaller Vandas, they look like they'd be fragrant, but I don't know whether they are or not. Okay.
Traditionally consider a side dish.
Right here.
We're hoping we'll bring his
And
big
we got one
beans.
more Vanda, and if you look down, we went through all those, and this is the last Vanda that we have, but we have a few more. We have two
But it is always so much fun, and we
Catasetums, two Fred Clark After Dark, and even though these are both After Dark, there's variations, but really, you know, nice plant, lots of blooms.
So just to be aware of that, and kind of hate to do
They're
that,
opening up. Nice, and I smelled these, and these are nicely fragrant. And then this one, I haven't smelled this.
Which is fabulous, fabulous.
But then again, here we go. So another Catasetum that's doing well. All right, so now over the other, the Catasetums are part of the other genera table. And so here's a bulbophyllum right here.
So Dave has been taking membership.
And some of these I don't know, and we have
slightly increased our membership due.
This is again other genera, and I don't know what this is.
Two adults at the same residence, $60.
I should know my other genera, but I don't.
And then of course anybody 18 or under is free of charge. So
okay, and then a bulbophyllum.
And we're lucky we have
favorite of a lot of people. Okay, moving on a little bit more. These are the species. So we have these. And some of these species I know, some of them I don't know.
I don't believe so.
But look at this plant, just loaded with lots of nice flowers.
The exhibition plants.
That's a cattleya. I don't know the cattleya species that's there. Okay, moving on. There's a den species. Oh, this is a den by Gibbon.
Beautiful things are blooming that month.
Okay, so I do know that species. And then right here. This is something we haven't seen a whole lot at this meeting. This is a Cattleya pumila.
And we, of course, here take credit cards, cash.
Nice small plant.
Online, of course,
okay. And then next to it is another Cattleya here.
Orchid Alliance. So, of course,
okay, and then moving on, and some of these I don't know. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea what that is, but to move away, yes, apparently that's an orchid, and yes, that is an orchid right there too. I don't know what that is, really interesting, but there we go, and just two more, and this is a really nice, I don't know, it's a Walkeriana, I don't know if you'd call that an alba or semi-alba, and then the last one right here, I have no idea. A person walked in with this plant and I said, are there flowers on it? And she goes, yeah, it's covered, and it really is. So all these flowers that are buried in there, but I don't know what this is. Okay, anyway, that's all that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the quick tour through all of the orchids. Really impressive tonight at the November 2024 meeting of the Gulf Coast Orchid Alliance. Thanks for watching.